Hello everyone, this is Suresh from Azure ADB. Today our topic is how to change data type from JSON string to map type. So normally map type will be having key value pairs. So that means data frame with a column containing JSON string, we can convert it into key value pair type. So in this video, we'll cover on below topics while converting string type to map type. We'll see first on JSON structure, second one nested JSON structure, third one handling null values, then we'll see one real-time scenario. So first I'm importing required functions. So mainly from underscore JSON and coalesce, okay, and map type. So these are all the main required functions in this topic. So first we'll go on to JSON structure. So simple JSON structure. And this is my sample data set. So in this, if you observe here, single quote, starting and ending. So that means our input is JSON string. Okay. So since it is starting with single quote, so that is string, and whatever inside is there, that is JSON format. So this is JSON string. And I have key value pairs like this: age, employee ID, and experience. Okay, so by using this, I'm creating one sample data set, and it looks like this. One is first column is student underscore name, and my JSON string is properties, and I have this JSON format. Okay, age, employee ID, experience. So now what I'm doing for converting to map type, so this is the schema we need to define. So how we have to write map type, and inside this for key, see this we need to convert to key value paired now. So first key is string type and value is integer type. So that means in this age, no, age, employee ID, experience. So these are all string type. That is we wanted to as key, and whatever 25, this number, this 5, so these are all we want under value. So since these are all integer type, that means value, so defined as integer type. Okay, map type of string type, integer type. Suppose if you have, instead of these numbers, if you have string values, then you need to mention that string type. So I defined in one variable. So now how to convert JSON string to map type. So for that, I'm my DF data frame. This is sample data set, and I'm using with column function and defining name. I'm using from underscore JSON function. So which column I want to convert? So from underscore JSON, this properties. So this properties column, I want to convert that one, and how we want to convert. So that schema we defined here. So key value pair type. So that schema we defined here. If you display this, so this is our input column, and this is our converted column. If you see here, observe here, see it looks same. See it looks same, but if you try to expand this, see it converted to key value pair type. See here, this is JSON format, no? So now it converted to age. This is key value, key value, key value. Okay, so like this it will convert. And if you observe the data type, see initially this is string type, and now it converted to map string integer. And same you can observe here. See, our initial properties column is string type, and our converted JSON underscore map column. This one, this is map type, and inside that we have key value. Key is string, value is integer. So that we defined here, string integer. And if you see in our sample data set, initially this properties is string type. Now what we did, we converted this string, JSON string to map type. Map type key value pair. Okay, so on top of this, what we can do is we can extract columns. So this is now our key value pair. Okay, so this one we can convert into individual columns like age as one column, employee ID as one column, experience as one column. So for that, what we need to do is I'm using with column function and defining age. So first I want to extract age, and I'm using defining my data frame, that is this one, df underscore JSON. For that, I am giving this column name. Okay, so our basic data frame name df underscore JSON dot JSON underscore map dot age. This one. Okay, that is it defined here. df underscore JSON, JSON underscore map, and age. And similarly, I want employee ID dot employee ID for experience dot experience. So if you try to run this, you observe here up to here, this is our source data frame, that is this one. On top of that, these three columns are extracted: age, employee ID, experience. Okay, so since we have only uh, three key value pair, it generated three columns. So if you have more than that, you can generate those many columns. And we'll see one more in same example. I will see one more difference. Earlier, if you see here, all integers, all are numbers. Okay, so there is no string in integers. So here, what I'm trying is, I'm trying to give some numbers as string type. Okay, this one, and here this one string, this one string. So if I use same functions, okay, this is string type, integer type. See, actually, these are all integer type, but few I given string type, no? So if you have mixed type, we'll see how it will operate. So if I try to run this by using this one from underscore JSON, so yeah, this function is same. This everything is same. Only difference is few values, few records I mentioned as string. See, wherever I mentioned few records as string, that whole record, that means that whole value is generating as null. See, this is generating, and see here, I given one string, no? One string. So because of this one string value, it generating whole thing as null. So similarly here, this 6 I mentioned as string, this generating as null. So this is string, so this generating as null. So it will work for any one dedicated data type. Okay. And we'll see one more example how to handle nested JSON structure. If your JSON string has nested type, then how to convert to key value by type. So here I have sample data set, like first I have structure nested. Here I have one key value by type, and for second key value, I have one more nested. Okay, I have one more nested, and inside that I have key value pairs. Okay, so this is my nested JSON structure. If I generate this, see first key value, for second key, inside value, I have nested structure. Okay, so now if you observe data type, this whole thing reading as string type. Okay, nested JSON string. Now this one, how to convert. So before converting, see this function, everything is same. There is no change in this using from underscore JSON. Only difference comes is defining schema. So in schema, how we need to define is see struct type, and what is my first one is name. So that means this one in profile, no, this first key value pair. Okay, name Hari is there, no? So that one I am defining as that column name as name. Here we have name, no? Name, and whatever these values are there, no? So that is string type. And what is our second field? Second field is map. That key name is map. So that I define here. Since we have nested, since we have nested here, I given one more struct type, and inside that I have how many fields? This many fields like country, city, level, designation. So these four subfields I have. So for country, see all are string type. So I mentioned all four subfields as string type. Okay, so now we define our schema for nested structure. So if I try to run this, and if you observe data type, see initially this is string type. Now it converted to struct, this whole thing as struct, and inside that name is string, and map type that is this one map, this one map type, and inside map we have key value pair. Okay, and if you observe here, this is our input whole nested JSON, and if you see how it converted, if you expand like this, so first we have name Hari, that is this one, first key value. For second, name is map. Under that we have four subfields. If you see under map, we have four subfields. Okay, so is nested JSON structure, it converted to uh, individual subfields of key value pair type. Okay, so next on top of this, I am trying to uh, generate individual columns based on our number of subfields. If you observe here, earlier we have one nested structure. Now we have uh, two levels. So now how to extract columns? If you see here, since it is a struct type, no, both this our top level, that means this one. This we have struct type, and whatever second one, that also we have struct type. So struct type means we can directly access those columns. Okay, no need to do explode, nothing. So directly you can pick the column names. So what I'm doing here is I'm using with column function. This is my data frame name, that is this data frame, and I'm mentioning this column name JSON underscore nest map dot, okay, df dot this column name dot name, okay, to generate this column. And to generate these four subfields, how we need to do is up to here same df name and this column name, and inside that where it is a map, okay, dot map, and under map we have country dot country. So similar way for city, map dot city, map dot level, map dot designation. Okay, so if you give like this, it will extract individual columns. Total how many subfields we have? One is name, country, city, level, designation. So name, country, city, level, designation. So it will generate these individual columns. Next, we'll see how to handle null values in JSON string. Suppose my JSON string has null values, and some of which may be null, then we'll see how to handle this one. If you see here, see my JSON string, see all are having JSON string. Okay, so that means country, city, level. Okay, all three have values. But if you observe here, this whole JSON string has none. That means null value. So if I try to create this sample data set, you will get like this here, null. And if you see this whole thing as string. Okay, this profile. So whole thing reading as string. Next, how to convert this one to map. And if you see here, map type, string type, string type. So that means here all our key value pairs are strings. The country is string, India is string, city, Delhi, so all are string. So in this video, our first sample data set is string type, integer type. But here we have string type, string type. So on top of this, what I'm doing with column function from underscore JSON on top of this column call profile, and this is my schema for this. If I try to run this one, what I will get, this is my source column, and see this arrow is no, so that means it converted. And see, these are all same. These are all same. We'll get same output, and since it is null, it will generate null. Okay, so then how to handle this null value? Means if you want to replace with some value, maybe you want to generate this null value also, empty map type. Then what we'll do is we'll use coalesce function. Okay, with column from underscore JSON. Earlier from underscore JSON, we directly used column. Okay, column name and map schema. So here what I'm doing, I'm using coalesce for this column profile, means this one, and I'm using lit function. Inside that I given this empty map type. So that means coalesce will check if this value is there, first it will print this one. If this value is not there, if this profile value is not there, then it will print this one. Okay, this empty map. So if you observe here, see it printing empty map. Okay, so if you want to here I given empty map, and if you want to generate some other text value or you have some other input, you can enter here instead of this empty map. Okay, so this how you can handle null values. So now we'll see one scenario when in how in real time you'll use this conversion JSON string to map type. So I have my input files is one source file is CSV file, and I have our schema for this CSV file. What is my requirement is convert string data type to map type. Okay, so if I see my CSV file data set, I have this many columns. Okay, I have this many columns, and if you see at the end, these three columns, no, see we have string type. Okay, string type, but I want to get here data as metadata. So customer related metadata, price related metadata, some additional metadata. So these three columns, I want to convert it as to map type. Why I need to do is, see my CSV file is like this. Okay, individual columns, and it is string type, and it has empty values. So that means here I'm getting some values. So that values in map key value pair type. So that's why I want to convert map type. And if you see this relevant Avro schema for these three columns, see my column name is customer underscore metadata, and if you see type is map type, and whatever values inside, no, all key value pairs, that is string. Okay, and it nulls also. If you don't have any key value pair, then it will print null, means it allows null values. So if in our schema this is not mentioned, null is not mentioned, and suppose if you are getting null, then your notebook will get failed. Okay, and this doc, this is the information, like, so what will come under this map. Okay, what it comes is additional key value pair. Okay, since this is map now, key value pair, what we'll get in this key value pair is this column is customer underscore subgroup. So from this column, whatever data is there, that should come as key value pair type. So if you see customer underscore subgroup, this one, this you should get as key value pair type. How you should get is first your column name, customer underscore subgroup, that is the key, and what is the value? Engineer. Okay, key value pair type, key value pair type. Since we have all engineers here, here you have senior engineer. So here you will get customer underscore subgroup, senior engineer. Okay, so this video I'm restricting to convert how to conversion. Okay, so in next video I will make how to do this key value pair type, how to flow data from this column to this column. And similar way, we'll see how about this price underscore metadata. So this is our column name and it allowing null and it mentioning default null. And similar, we have map type and all key values is string type. And whatever additional key value pair, it is coming from these 4 columns. Okay. Company name, category, location, customer type. Here, if you see company name, one more is what is there? Company name, category, uh, location, and customer type. See, customer type, location. Okay, from these 4 columns, values should flow to this column in key value pair type. And our last column is additional metadata. So this also map type and string and it allowing null values. Here key value pair is our customer underscore category. So where is our column? This one, customer underscore category. Okay, so this, as I told, this conversion, I will make one separate video how to make this. So in this video, we'll see how to convert. Okay, see, I'm using with column function for all these 3 columns. I'm using from underscore JSON function on top of these 3 columns. I'm mentioning column name and I'm mentioning schema here. What is my schema? See here, all are mentioned map type and key value pairs are string type. So what I'm doing, map type, and inside that string type, string type. So both key and value should be string type. If I try to run this, and if you observe here, see earlier these are all string type. Now it converted to map type. So if you see map string comma string, map string comma string, map string comma string, and you can observe here also. If you see here, see all these 3 columns. This is map type and key value pair is string. Key value string, all are string. Column is map type, inside key value or string. Okay, so that's all about this video. So we'll see all the scenarios to cover on this particular topic, how to convert from JSON string to map type for all these 4 scenarios. So that's all about this video. If you really like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.